There's no doubt that the current climate has left a lot of us in feeling uncertain about, buying decisions to whether we take a yoga class tomorrow or whether we choose to fill up our car, over buying the item that perhaps we want for ourselves. And it is a really testing time for so many of us with the uncertainty in the world. And I always come back to my yoga practice and to the philosophies of the yamas and the niyamas, which sit underneath the 8 limbs of yoga. So some of you know the Eightfold Path, Patanjali's 8 limbs of yoga that incorporate the meditation and the postures. Talks about the focus and enlightenment and that sort of thing. But 2 of them are the yamas and niyamas. And at Zenko we focus on some of these themes each month. So a lot of you are becoming very familiar with them. And yes, they are ancient practices that can be applied to a modern world. And let's just take one of them, which is the one that we're studying at the moment through March, which is Ishvara Pranidhana, which is the ultimate surrender. It's to trust in this higher plan that is happening right now for humanity. Trusting in the decisions that we make in the moment, trusting in the divine guidance that we're often being given, but so often neglecting. And what I mean by that is, let's just say you get an inkling to go and do something, or you think of someone, you haven't called them for a while, or you're trying to get some clarity around decision at work and you're getting this sense that maybe I should be thinking this or that. Yeah, this is that divine guidance that we all are equipped with, but we need to start to use and listen and honor. And sometimes it is that surrendering of the higher plan, surrendering of this need to have achieved or created something by a certain time. Me, for example, I want to be teaching classes. I want to be running my business as per usual. But, at 30 weeks pregnant and with some of the experiences that I'm having, certainly not complications, even though they'd like to call it that, with the gestational diabetes and anemia and pelvic instability. Yes, I'm spending most of my time here on the couch behind me, laying on my side. You can see my computer probably, laying on my side, and just honoring this process, which is a very short time in a grand scale of our lifetime. And this is the body's innate, phenomenal way of slowing us down or guiding us in a certain way. I'm preparing for a birth, preparing to meet a child, and that's a spiritual journey just in itself. And sometimes allowing others to step up, stepping away from your normal duties, steering the way you do certain things in your day, and being open-minded to the fact that there is other ways, and the fact that the body is always in flow state and knows. So it's just this matter of listening. I'm on a course at the moment with hypnobirthing coursing with Carrie Jeff, and one of the mums was saying last night when they were asking us when we were going to stop working, she said, it's really hard for me because there's so much responsibility at my workplace. And as I kind of suggested to her, is that, this child she's a first-time mum, becoming a first-time mum. This child is actually your number one ultimate responsibility. But this is this trapping of the mind and how society wants us to be and how workplaces want to be. We institutionalize human beings that we have this responsibility to something or someone else, when actually there's something even deeper happening where we have a responsibility first and foremost to ourselves, to our children, and then to our partners and our families and our communities. We cannot serve from a place of emptiness. So I ask you, what do you need to let go of in your life right now? What can you surrender? What can you just give up? What can you move to the side in order for something else to come through, in order for you to care for yourself and look after yourself right now, in order for you to be the best version of yourself, not a different person, but that full, enriched, authentic version of you. So this is Ishvara Pranidhana, the practice of surrendering, of trusting, of letting go, and leaving it all up to the hands of the universe or God or Buddha or whatever it might be for you, is that I bow within and humbly surrender. So how is your surrendering going? Lots of love from my couch to wherever you are. See you all soon.